The story I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Felix was on his way home from work that fateful day. He had a long and frustrating day, and all he wanted was just to get home, eat, and sleep in that order. As he turned into the street, he saw an old woman. She was struggling to carry up a bag. At first, he ignored her. He believed that she could handle it on her own, so he kept walking. However, as he got closer to her, the bag tipped over, and this huge watermelon fell out and started bouncing on the dirty road towards him. And simply out of reflex, he stopped the watermelon with his foot and picked it up. He handed it back to the old woman, but she snatched it from him. She didn't even bother to say thank you or anything. She simply stuffed the fruits into the bag and resumed her struggle to carry it. Felix considered walking on, but he could see the serious trouble she was having with the bag. He knew that she would never be able to carry it on her own, so he decided to help her. He was going to be a good Samaritan. And he was like, "Ma, please, let me help you carry this bag. It's heavy for you." She looked at him. She wasn't smiling at all. Then she looked around the entire street. Ironically, they were the only ones on the street at the time. At that moment, Felix had to rethink the situation because it was beginning to look as if the old woman, she wanted anyone else to help her but him. And because of this, he was considering withdrawing his offer to help, but at that very moment, she nodded and she hesitantly stepped away from the bag. She had decided to accept his help. As Felix bent down to pick up the bag, he was shocked to see that the bag was filled with watermelons. There were about a dozen of them and they were huge. He saw that was the reason she couldn't even lift it, because they were too heavy for her. There was no way she could have carried it. He began to wonder how she even got it that far in the street to begin with. Being a young man, he easily carried the bag and the old woman led him towards her house. Thankfully, her house wasn't far. She lived in a duplex by the side of the road, just a stone's throw from where Felix met her. She walked to the door and unlocked it. Then she stepped away and she held it open for Felix to step into the house and drop the bag. And without thinking much about it, he did just that. Felix stepped into the semi-dark house and dropped the bag. But just as he turned to leave, he heard the door swing shut behind him. And in the next second, he could hear the click of the lock as he was locked in. The old woman had locked him in her house.